back to the point. See, this is actually an amazing idea of yours, Mr. Kalyan, to have, interdisciplinary as the main topic and talking about it. Now that's cool, but now something which is more important is people are missing out on two steps. Okay, everyone has spoken about how multidisciplinary is important and how they have to link up. But the most important part is how do you bring it back into the world? Okay, people need to implement it. That is the main point. So if you talk about, okay, I am completely, and I own three companies. I have a company which deals with architecture and construction, but I also have a complete company which is tech related to technology and social service. Now, why am I doing three different things? That's what people ask me. But let me tell you, if I do not have a multidisciplinary approach, I cannot give the best solution to anyone. So I need to know an issue and I need to understand it in multiple ways to actually solve it. Now, when it comes to, let's say, just engineering part, I've seen a lot of people here offering, research opportunities, and I've been hearing it, and it's nice. But the point is, how many of them really know after finishing the research, how do you get it to the market? How do you make people understand that that solution is actually important in the market? It's not stopping just at the academics. The reason academicians are considered as amazing scholars and important parts of the society is because their contribution is going to change a lot of social aspects. So if I start talking about this, let me tell you, it's not just enough to have a multidisciplinary curriculum. It's also important on how you implement that curriculum in real life. Because when it comes to me, I'm completely industrialist. I work in the site, I work in the field, and I implement there directly. And when I'm implementing, I know that I'm using multiple subjects. I'm not just using architecture or civil engineering. I'm using electronics. I'm using, civil. I'm using architecture. I'm using basic common sense of the society. I'm using sociological aspects. And as one of the psychotherapist person has already spoken about it, I'm also using how do I handle my whole team. So when it comes to collaborative solutions, that's what I'm trying to say, that implementation makes more difference in the society. It's not just stopping at curriculum which is multidisciplinary. It's all about how you implement it later. So that is where I can help and out, because all of you are helping already the students and other people who are having ideas, and you're helping them as a guide. You're helping them mix up new thoughts and somehow make the solution work. But what I do is I bring that whole solution which you have helped in, and I put it right in between the society. And once you put it in the society, that's where the real job is, on how it is useful for the world. So as a person who's a consultant also, I normally do two things. One is when it comes to education institutions, I don't just design their curriculums. I mean interdisciplinary curriculums, because I myself am from a college like that. So I have studied engineering as well as multiple other courses, including sociology, a bit of psychology and cinematography and dance. So whenever I design a curriculum for students, that it be engineering students or anyone, I include a lot of it in it, not just the subject, but a bit of marketing, a bit of cognitive skills, as earlier said by one of the speakers. So I include that. And the third important thing is I let them do an internship and come onto the field and work, because working in the field is much different. Your energy, your education goes almost low if you are not able to apply it. So whenever I design a curriculum, it's not just the theory part. I also give them an opportunity to come here, work in the field and learn from here. And once they do that, that's how it is actually useful. And when it comes to corporates, I was talking about institutions now. Now, if I talk about corporates, I literally strategize on how their work has to be put down in the society so that it is sustainable. Any business should be sustainable and be growing. So these are the two things I do. So for the participants over here, I can say one is I can help you design a curriculum which also has its implementation. And when it comes to corporates only, who are not with students and education people, for them, I can say I can strategize your projects in such a way that they are sustainable in this country for a longer time. And when it comes to my experience, I'm not doing it for India. I'm also doing for other international institutions and organizations in United Nations, and I'm also in doing it for United Arab Emirates, being the place where I started my work, and of course India. And Nigeria is one thing which we are looking forward. So all my solutions go up to that. So whoever needs a requirement, even a intellectual talk with me, I would love to have it, because I always love having intellectual talks with Mr. Kalyan, a brilliant person with multiple approach to whatever he speaks. So in the same way, I would love to speak to all of you who are similar to him or good with him, so that I can also help you strategize your work. So that's about me, and have a great day.
Thank you so much, Dr. Praneethi. I think you have diversified interests like architecture, art, liberal arts, and little bit of social work, NGO, lot of things. So all these things come under fine arts, maybe liberal arts also. So wherever some curricula is being designed,
Yeah.
some noise is heard or what?
No,
Some
nothing.
background
I
noise?
just
Somebody's mic is on. Yeah,
this
please. Yeah, you want to
that
add
I
something?
do social work and all, but something I have diversified interest, but something that's common amongst all is how I utilize all these knowledge to find one perfect solution, just one perfect solution for whatever is required. So when it comes to curriculum, as you said, that's where I can help, along with the strategizing of how to bring it between the people. So that's about mine. And for people who are just going to tell you that you're going to be jack of all trades, please do tell them that you want to be jack of all trades and you want to be the master of one. So that's something I would like to say. That's it. So please go on, Kalyan, sir. You wanted to say something, I guess. You're on mute.
Sir, please.
Mr. Kalyan.
Yeah, thank you, Neha. So that's what happens to you when you do, since you do webinars till now.